Hi, Leo. This is Grisel with Psychic MD, and I'm here to do your January 2021 reading. I know I'm late to the party, but I brought party favors. I don't care how late it is, it's still time to celebrate. January 2021. Letting go of all the nastiness of last year. Let's see what energies that are positive and good for you coming in, okay? In this reading, we're going to go ahead and celebrate and explore general energies, what to welcome in your life, your prosperity, your abundance, love for both partners and singles, okay? So that's what we're going to do. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit like squirrel. I love sparklers. So Leo, if you could take a moment to like, share, subscribe, comment, I would really appreciate it. And with that, let's get started. I would like messages only for my Leo friends right now, please. Messages for Leo coming through, anything positive for January 2021 that's going to help them, that they need to know, whatever it may be. I think this deck is called the Animal Totem deck, okay? Messages for Leo, and here we go. Page of Swords. Do we have a little stalker? Is that what's going on? Let's find out. I don't want to call it that because I'm really trying to do general energies, but you might have somebody. You might have a runner who's got their eyeball on you. I don't really care for that energy if you can't tell. Next we have the Nine of Swords, okay? So the Nine of Swords, you having a hard time sleeping, not sleeping well, maybe up and down quite a bit at night, feeling some stress. And I'm going to tell you that a lot of times I talk to my clients and I'm like, you can't sleep, you're having insomnia or you're having restlessness at night. And they say, no, I know it's not true, because by the time we dig beneath the surface level, they're like, yeah, I wake up and I kind of think about my work and I wonder what I should be doing instead, or I think about my family or my mate, whatever. So that's part of it. It's that constant thinking about things, that anxiety. Also, it could really bring in some mental cruelty. So Leo friends, none of that. We're welcoming good energy into our lives. Please take your vitamins, take care of yourself, exercise, all the things that we know we need to be doing to take care of our bodies. I want to tell you all those things will be helping with you, okay, with your mental cruelty, meaning you could be hearing words that maybe your parents said to you when you were little, all the things that maybe any comments that people have told you throughout your lifetime that are negative, that we kind of play as tapes in our brain. When you hear something negative, I'm going to challenge you, dear Leo, go ahead and write those down. Keep a notepad by your bed. Write down what it is that you're listening to. It could be, oh, you're so spacey, or you never finish a project, or this is how you always behave. Whatever those tapes are, write them down so that you can head on confront them. You'd be done with that. Okay, let's be done with that. Those voices don't have dominion over your mind unless you allow them to. Let's face them head on. Yes. So we have the Sun, and I feel like, I'm a Leo too. I feel like this is our card. I feel like we have many cards in the deck, I'm not going to lie. So, dear Leo, this is about getting some Zen. Some of you guys are going to start doing a little bit of yoga, a little bit of breath work, a little bit of praying, a little bit of sun gazing. Not that I know anything about that. Whatever really gets you in tune with your body in the now and things like that, that's going to really be helpful and healthy for you. I'm also going to say it's going to be a really good idea if you go ahead and get a little bit of sun a day. Now, I live in Arizona, and I don't want to continue complaining about how hot it is, but OMG, okay? It is scorching still, I feel, at times. So, wherever you're at in the world, if you can get a little peak of sun, that would really be helpful. And breathe deep from your belly. Get rid of some of that old breathing, that old stagnant air within you. And look up a little bit of like yoga breathing or mudras or anything like that. I need to do something with that too. Okay, I'm rambling. So, what other energies? So, I need to tell you also, I think that you're going to start looking at your appearance a little bit more, taking care of your body, going on diets with a different spirit, different heart than you have before. doing workouts, same thing, with a different heart and soul and a different mindset. So good for you. Just take baby steps. And you know what? It's the only body we have. Love it however it is. And let's move on, okay? Yeah. So general energies, you are looking and waiting for good things to come in. I feel like you put a lot of hard work out there, a lot of feelers, and you are waiting for your ships to come in. I'm like, you're waiting for La Niña, La Pinta, y La Santa Maria. I don't know. But you're really waiting for what's going to come back into port for you. Are you going to get lavish? I think of silks and spices and fabrics and all sorts of beautiful things. But it could be jobs and offers and people. And it's like, what are you inviting into your life at this point? Okay. Let's see what those things are. There's a lot of water in there, so there could be a lot of emotion attached to what you're inviting into your life. I feel like it's very deep. Look at this water. Sorry, I'm going back to this, but look at this water, how is it indigo? It's just a really dark blue, okay? And I'm going to say that this is not shallow water. This isn't like, ooh, I can snorkel from standing 12 feet above the ground even. There's no such thing, but you get my drift. You can't see the bottom of that water. And so this is going to be something that you really desire that's going to cause deep emotion. And you're kind of sitting on it. You're not really telling a lot of people about what's going on, dear Leo. And that's okay. I think that's perfectly good. More than good, okay? Next thing I want to say is we have the Ace of Swords, okay? You're going to be cutting through a lot of garbage, a lot of nonsense. And I think that you're going to be at peace with it. And you know what? I know I'm late to the party. I know I'm late for the party for January, dear Leo. But I'm going to tell you, this resonates so much with me. It's just the Ace of Swords being able to cut through anything that doesn't belong. I've quit a job in the middle of a pandemic. In fact, I've quit two. And not recommended necessarily, but they disturb my peace so much. And I am just so much more peaceful. And I think that you're going to be doing the same. You're going to cut out whatever doesn't resonate with you, okay? And be confident in that because you have really good things coming to you. And I think that, you know, this little panda bear, he's just happy. He's like chilling, relaxing. And yeah, we have to pay our bills. And yeah, things are stressful. And yeah, it's a whole different world right now. But having that inner peace and having this like little rock, it's almost like a cove that he's hiding out in. You're very well protected, dear Leo, okay? Next thing I want to tell you is we do have the Four of Cups. Beware of being bored, of feeling like things are not really good enough for you, of, I don't really want that, being a little bit picky or kind of been there, done that mentality. When I think of these octopus, I'm going to laugh because I'm like, is it octopi? If there are many more than one, I don't know. But, okay, this little octopus here, he's just like, wee, just kind of doing his own thing and relaxing. But the treasure chest is in all the cups down here. And you know what? He could be bored with that. And I think about how they can crawl into and out of like little tiny places. And I'd read an article that even one of them kept in captivity threw a stone at a light because it was bothering it in the aquarium and things like that. So they're very intellectual little beings, you know, opening up lids and doing little obstacle courses and stuff like that. I feel like we've barely scratched the surface. But the message I get is be really smart about what doesn't work. Is it just boredom or does it really not work with you? That was really deep, okay? And so don't just give up and throw the baby with the bathwater simply because you're bored. Go ahead and make sure that doesn't resonate with you before you make a switch and a change, okay? So try to be a little bit more methodical than I am, is basically the message. All right, Leo, last message for that. Yeah, so you're going to be in a position of looking at things in a different manner. It's a hangman. You want to get a different perspective on things, look at things completely different and see what is good for you. All right, I'm going to take the next two. Yeah, I have the death card right here, and this is a complete overhaul. It's like you're not going to allow things to just remain like a carcass for you. I feel like that's what that boredom is or was. It's things that doesn't really, resonate with you. They make you feel like it's just dead, stale, and so done that there's nothing left but the vulture to pick through. It's like, give it to the vulture. I don't want it, right? And I feel like with that in mind, you're going to really put to death and a lot of things that just don't work for you. That's a lot going on for January for you. And here is where we end it, okay? I have the Two of Cups. I love this card, obviously, but it's incredibly beautiful. The Two of Cups is like, hey, you get me, and I get you. It's almost like we can finish each other's sentences. We don't have to be so self-protective with each other because we know one another on a core level that I'm not accustomed to knowing another person. And what I mean by that is like you get each other so deeply. Like this is people in your lives, or maybe it's somebody that you really vibe with. This is not a casual acquaintance, okay? Let me tell you, this is somebody that you, I'm going to tell you for me personally, I have a coworker that I was working with, and I just feel like we really vibe, and we have, you know, soulmates do not have to be a sexual thing. You could just really get each other, and be grateful, and we change and evolve. And with that, I feel like you have somebody coming into your life or already in your life that you really get, and they get you on a deep level, and rejoice in that. Just be happy. Be happy that you have like that soul connection. I think that's so fulfilling. It's cool. It helps us during the really rough times. Okay, moving on. Your prosperity, your money, your abundance. Let's get in it. Okay, dear Leo, what's going on with Leo's money? I have to look down and I have to take it. I have to take it. Look. The sun. Woo! Okay. So first of all, I feel like, look at this. This little babe, okay, is on this horse. And the horse, I feel like, stands for purity, for freedom, for wanting just to be free, wanting to break free. And this is, you want to be free to create your own prosperity. You want the sun to shine abundantly on you. No matter what you do, you want, I feel like it's a higher vibration that you want. You're like, I want that. I want the sun. I want the moon. I want things that are beautiful and real and tangible. The sun helps plants to grow, and it's a beautiful thing. I don't feel like it's like money or this or that. I feel like it's just deeper than that, okay? So, and that makes sense based on the prior pile that we were reading from. But I want to say that you are going to be really transparent in what you want, what you desire. You seek that deep approval of maybe even other people, of being on stage, of being seen in the world, however that manifests in your life. I feel like you want that acknowledgement, even if it's just being the coordinator of your home and stuff like that. It's not just being a coordinator. It's something that profoundly affects your entire household from top to bottom, from how your kids and your family feel about you, how they're raised, how they think, whatever. And so you're having some really deep and profound effects. I'm going to tell you also that right now you might be really vibing and tribing with yourself, even coming into your own, like your second and third chakra, I feel like are really activated. You might be eating foods that are a lot more like orange and yellow in color. I don't know, but that's happening to me this month. And so I think that those things resonate. If you don't know about the chakras, please read up a little bit on them. I don't want to go into them too in depth in here, but I will say that getting in touch with your sacral chakra and your solar plexus, the 3 and 4 chakra, are going to be a really good thing for you because those appear to be activated, and I think that the sun is shining on them right now, okay? That's what's going to help you to feel free from whatever burdens, whatever toxicity, whatever is in your mind that no longer serves. You're going to be able to get rid of stuff, okay, easily, and it's going to make sense. Okay, Leo, I want to tell you also with this card, I see crystals. Obviously, I'm a little bit of like a hippy-dippy crystal lover, okay? I'm just putting it out there. Now, I'm going to tell you I see citrine here, okay? Anything that's going to be like citrine for your abundance and things like that is going to really help you. It's going to resonate with your chakras. I think it's going to really overall make you happy. So see what orange stones or even yellow stones resonate with you. Each one of us is individual. I'm just putting it out there because if you look, these to me look like crystals, okay? Moving on. You have a King of Cups around you. That has to do with your wealth, your prosperity. It could be a boss. It could be a loved one or somebody just looking. I feel like this person's just looking at you. I'm not sure what's going on, dear Leo, but this person is control of their emotions. Maybe they're debating throwing their lot with you. Maybe giving you a job offer is up for debate. They have a lot of internal emotions. You'll never know it by looking at them. They've mastered that, which is a really good thing. They too are waiting for their ships to come in. And I feel like this message right now is just saying your abundance is coming. They have a ship coming. I feel like it's almost like this man's like, you know what, that's my ship, bring it. And we're going to bring it to Leo. So whatever job offer, I would really consider it. You may have a couple coming because I do see like two different figures right here. And they might be like totally opposite of what you typically do. I see not a storm of ruin. I think the storm's kind of settling in this case. But I do feel like those clouds are kind of dwindling. Okay, things are becoming clear for you. You have a really good solid offer. Somebody wants to make you like a really good offer. And not only that, but I think it's going to be emotionally fulfilling as well as money. Okay, as well as just abundance on the earthly realm. Let's just see what else comes up. Well, yeah, the Chariot. This is going to happen real fast. You're going to get that offer really fast, okay? And I want to say, you know, again, positive and negative polarities are highlighted. This Charioteer, he's like, you know what? I'm not messing around. I know where I'm going. So once you make a commitment in your mind, make sure your mind and your heart and your actions are the wind behind your wings. That you are not divided thinking, okay, I'm taking this offer, but my brain is elsewhere. My emotions are elsewhere. No, you want to go with all of your ducks lined up and you go for that, whatever that thing is. And I think you know what it is. It's going to catch a lot of speed and it's going to take you places. It could even potentially take you like travel places when that becomes a thing again. I don't know. This whole quarantine travel thing. Anyways, moving on, I have the Two of Cups here. Did we not just talk about this? We have the Two of Cups. This is somebody who is like really, they get you. You get them. It is a really deep connection. It has to do with your prosperity. It could be with your business partner. It could be with your loved one at home. This could be a deep and solid friendship, but it's like one that makes your heart sing. Again, it's not very much a sexual energy at all. It is just a deep connection. Like, wow, I never thought anyone would understand me like this. It could be like a really good best friend, anything like that. I do have like this little medical thing. I forget what it's called. I should know what it is, but I don't. And so they could be involved in the medical field. You could be involved in the medical field. Something about medicine can be important. Typically, I don't see this in my readings with this card, but I want you to kind of, if this camera focuses here, now, right over here, I almost see like a little face peering down on you guys. And I feel like whoever it is that you're vibing and tribing with on a really deep soul level has drawn the attention of other people. Don't be surprised if people are like kind of staring at you guys going, you guys are weird, or I don't get you, or anything like that. Well, it doesn't even matter. It's just because they don't have the same type of emotional, they're not on the same wavelength. They're not part of your tribe. Let them look. Who gives a bleep, right? Moving on. But I do see prosperity. This is good. Okay. Emotionally fulfilling prosperity. What happened here? Oh, okay. The King of Swords. This is, I feel like this could be another offer. This could be you. This is a person who doesn't mince with words. They are very well abundant by themselves. It could be a father figure as well. They're kind of a little bit stuck in their ways. They say what they mean what they say. They're stubborn, okay? This person wants things their way. This is like, I want it my way. And then you have a lot of admirers. So I feel like you're going to be attracting abundance. Don't worry so much about it. Try to get more in the vibration of gratitude, of being grateful for what you have, for looking around and just being grateful for the small things, okay? That's going to put you in a vibration where everybody's going to be seeking out your warmth, dear Leo. I don't know why I'm saying that like that, but there you have it, okay? I do feel like you have a lot of people coming in your life. I'm not even going to lie. What is going on here? You have justice. If you are in a situation where you're in court or you have court pending things, you want things to be balanced, I feel like there will be a fair decision made. If that is not a court decision, you are willing to cut through anything that is not balanced. And so I like that for you. Even in our finances and abundance, there's got to be an equal give and take. energetically, as well as monetarily, whatever. So I hope that you kind of pay mind to those things. Everything has to be equitable, okay? It doesn't have to be tit for tat. You give 2 cents, I give 2 cents. You buy lunch here, I buy lunch there. It's got to be equitable. Like, you know what? Let me take care of this for you, and then I'll do this for you. That kind of a thing. All right. And the last thing on here, I'm gonna tell you, you have another king. I don't know what this is about. You might have 3 job offers on the board. Yeah, so this is one that's going to earn you a lot of money, okay? I almost don't like that one, that they're stubborn and they want things their way. I kind of like this one, because this one's like, I got the Midas touch. I'm willing to share with you. Let's throw in, no, I'm going to throw in my lot with you a little bit and double check and make sure you're a good fit for me. That's what that king does. That king does not rush, but let me tell you, stick with that king and you're gonna get abundance with that king. So again, about 3 job offers or 3 offers that are going to bring abundance your way, and you will probably be putting things on a scale and make sure and see what fits for you, what's good for you. Okay, next. Woo! Dear Leo, if you haven't already, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, comment. That would really help my little channel. I so appreciate. I'm not going to call it little. That would really help my channel so much, dear Leo. Okay? So let's do love. And this is the before tarot. This is what happens right before. Let's find out for love. And we're going to do partners first. Anybody who's partnered or married, it doesn't make a difference. Same sex, different sex, all sex. It's all sex, right? So partners for Leo, partner people, we have the Lovers. Big surprise there. Now, it could be that someone, as you can see, this man is extending his hand out to his partner. He's like, come on up, let's stand up, let's make a decision together. Here's the angel ready to kind of overlook everything and kind of bless things. And it could be that one of you guys is saying, hey, let's look at our relationship, and is it really just like 2 people involved? Maybe you're in a poly family. I don't know. I don't judge. That is your business. But these are all different scenarios, okay? It could be just more than you involved in this relationship. And that would merit, it looks to me, the implication so far is that you could be having to make a decision. Okay, the Empress. The Empress is all about abundance. Yes. I have everything. I know how to manage my life. I have my own resources. But it's also the mother, the quintessential mother, the one that is pregnant, perhaps. Somebody could be pregnant in your life. You could be pregnant. I don't know. I want to say that you're getting a lot of messages and that you're really enjoying your pregnancy. You can also be pregnant with ideas, let me say, okay? Pregnant with ideas that you really want to launch into the world, that you want to birth and bring to fruition, okay? So let's see where this goes, because I have here the Strength card. Need I say more? You're showing up and you're reading like all over the place. That's awesome. I do have 5, 6, 7, 8. So the Strength card, this can stand for cycles. This can stand for, you know what, you know when to be a little bit forceful and when to allow a gentle word to change the tide of things for you. Now, in your partnership right here, I do feel like you have divine protection, and maybe you've had to kind of withhold some things within you. Yeah, I feel like there's some holding back, not without merit, I'm going to say that. And also, this is somebody who has been through a couple of battles. They got one more fight left in them. They're like, you know what, if you want to take me to task, we're going to do it, but this is how I want my family to look. And let's change it. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be undergoing kind of a reevaluation of your partnership, or maybe having talks about maybe you want to bring a third person into your life for a spice. I don't know. I don't judge. It's your business. But whatever it is, it might put you a little bit on the defensive, or you might feel a little bit defensive if your partner brings this up to you, or vice versa. Now, I'm going to tell you, dear Leo, you might be in a period of overindulging, maybe drinking too much, maybe eating too much, maybe just enjoying life at home a little bit too much, meaning you're not getting the exercise that you need. Focus more on food, or becoming a little bit obsessed with recipes, you know, things like that. And so you just want to watch that. I'm just telling you what's coming through here, okay? No judgment there. But I do have you making choices with the world, okay? Some things are going to be ending. This is right. before you decide, you know what, I don't like that in my life, I want to end that chapter. If you're in a poly family and you decide, you know what, doesn't work for me, let's end that and it's just you and I, or I'm moving on, whatever the case may be, there is an ending here on a certain aspect of your relationship, if not your relationship itself, okay? I don't like predicting that, but that's what's coming through. And right here, dear Leo, you are advised moderation. I can't even spell that, okay? It's my Temperance card. It is, look at her getting 2 cups. That's a deep commitment, that deep, I get you and you get me. And you're willing to offer it to someone, right? And in a second, this angel is going to stand up and get her balance back. And so it could be that you're kind of like renewing your vows or something like that, renewing your commitment to your partner. So I think that's really cool. Take messages that fit you. Whatever does not fit you, please don't accept them. It's just not meant for you, and move on. No big deal, right? Moving on to singles, Leos. Single Leos. Who are my single Leos in the house? That would be me. Single and ready to mingle, or single, not so much mingling at all. It's entirely your call. What do we have for Leos? Okay. We've got jumpers already. Look, we have the Death card. This is about walking through a graveyard, allowing things to die. You do not want that crap anymore. I think that some of us have been attracting people with a low vibration. They are not spiritual minded or whatever the case may be. You are willing to allow those things to die. You're not going to pursue them. You're not going to allow them to pursue you, even energetically. And I think that's good. I have the 2 of Pentacles. I feel like somebody's been juggling, and maybe you've been juggling partners or people that you're dating online or whatever the case may be. You're not having it anymore. They're not having it. I feel like it's more you. You're ending that, okay? You don't want to cycle with somebody who's going to juggle you. If they're not willing to stay, this has to do with your root chakra. It doesn't make you feel safe, secure. Why do it? You need to take a time out of your love life, however that looks. If you're actively dating, if you're not, if you're teledating. Is that a word? It is now, dear Leo, okay? So you're going to take some time for yourself and really consider what it is that you want in your life. Okay, what else do my single Leos need to know? These guys just keep jumping. What? So what I have here for you is the 3 of Pentacles. And it's like you want people to work together. All cogs need to be working, doing their part, in order for something substantial to be able to pull through that you can really call and name your own, right? Like my relationship, my friendships, or my whatever. You're not going to allow people just to be like onlookers and not pulling their weight and making things work. You want a change. I feel like that's what that Death is about. You want that change. People watching you do all the work. I feel like that's been kind of a pattern, and that needs to be let go of. The next I have right here is a star. Before she becomes a star, right? And I think that's really cool. It's just a different version. I like looking at different things before, otherwise I get really bored, right? And so, dear Leo, I feel like there is a need for healing. With the star, I get healing. I get spirit guides looking after us. There's a need for moderation, okay? Just have a little bit of moderation. You can. It's reminiscent of the Temperance card. You can attain what you want. Just get very clear on it, because the skies are really clear here. I think that there's many things, many qualities in your partner that you want. Get really clear on that. And when you're dating out there, or even like online dating or talking to somebody, you know right away if it even matches any of these stars, because these are shiny things, okay? And you're not going to pull that up out of somebody's like wallet or pocket, or out of any Joe Blow off the street. It's not going to work. I feel like you're not looking for that, okay? You want something shiny and beautiful and authentic. Somebody, I think, that's going to really help heal you, encourage you to be you. I think those are going to be really deep qualities for you to look for, dear Leo, in a partner. Somebody who encourages you to be you. Look how naked she is. And she's like, well, I am what I am, right? She's not trying to necessarily cover her entire body. She could be like crouched down, hidden by those 2 pictures. Yeah, the picture hiding like the sweet spots, but she's not like freaking out, full on freaking out, trying to like jump in the water and hide or anything. And this person is going to help you. You want somebody to help you speak your truth as well, okay? Along with the growth. And that is what you are going to take your chance on. you're going to go ahead and make an assessment of any situation, any potential partner coming your way. See if it matches your idealisms and what you really want in life, and you're going to roll with that. Now, I think that also, this is just such an odd card for me. It's a Fool. It's right before he's like walking off the cliff, and the dog is alerting him, hey, you're walking off a cliff, and he packs light. And I do feel like you're packing light. On the top of your mind is going to be what is really stable for you. But I also feel like you're on authenticity. You're you're wearing that like a cloak, your authenticity. And you're willing to explore a little bit more fine vibrations than you have in the past, okay? In the recent past, like last year. I do have the Empress. For those of you that do not want to become pregnant, that still can. Please be careful, use protection, whatever the case may be. I am not your mom. I could be. But if you don't want kids, just beware, okay? For the rest of you, also, the Empress could just be feeling abundant and birthing a new life with your partner, potential partner, or even just birthing yourself and bringing something new into the world that attracts people with your same vibration towards you. And what I mean by that is people that want the same things in life that you do, that value similar or the same things that you value. Okay? I actually needed to pull one of these cards, a heart card. What is this called? It's the Lover's Oracle, okay? I did pull, I'm like, where is it? The Lover's Oracle. And I'm going to pull 2 cards for my partnered Leos. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, by the way. I keep forgetting to say that. But just a reminder, please hit that bell notification. That would help me out. So a card for those people partnered, those Leos that have partners, please. Embrace. Through each other, you find missing pieces. Now, this is what the card says. I'm like, I don't know if I believe that, but okay, we're going to tell you what the card says. I just don't feel like, 2 halves can make a whole as far as people go. You want to be as whole as possible, as individual as possible to come together, but 2 halves do technically make a whole. So, that's what the card says. Embrace. Through each other, you find missing pieces. Take it how you will, or discard the message altogether. Your call. Leo singles, one last message, please. What's going on with the Leo singles? What do they need to know? Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Yeah? I like that. It simply allows and gives. Okay. So with that, dear Leos, thank you so much for your time, your patience. I apologize for being late to the party, but here we are. Much love to you, and we will see you in the next video. Namaste.